table.
That one with the dog.
Oh, right.
I know that photo from a long time ago, that she looked like the kind of wife that he thought he'd got. For the first couple of years, he thought that she would settle down to be the sort of county wife. He had tried very hard to stop her when she was still studying at RADA. He tried to stop her going on the stage. He never worried about the fact that she would be coming with one of the others. So long as she still came to see him and came back to him. You know, she even tried very hard to be a good granny. She was trying to cut up some salad, and we were saying, but Vivian, little children don't eat salad very much.
They're
not
all kind of good stuff.
Yes, and your father was sitting in a high chair, and he had a little bowl of something with a spoon in it, and he was doing that with a spoon, and she was saying, "Oh, Suzanne, darling, do they always make all this mess?"
Oh, God.
She came along and she tried to be to try and be a grandmother, and
Hello. It's good fun.
Good.
It's wonderful to see you.
You too, yes. My great niece, great step-niece.
Yeah.
That's right,
Yeah.
I wrote about it.
Yeah. Well, can I get you some tea?
You certainly can. Actually,
I've prepared this wonderful tea party for us. Do you remember the first ever time that you met Vivian Leigh?
Not quite, but I've been reminded of it. So I have what's nearly a memory.
Right.
It was in New York. I was 3½. And they came to say goodnight to me. And I saw Vivian stooping down. He kissed my forehead, and I said, "I want to kiss you on the mouth."
There are numerous people that I've spoken to. And well, one of the first things that come up is that anyone that knew her is just full of positive things to say about her. They're energetic, quick-witted, and just a really fun person to be with.
Yes. Who saw her always felt that they were the most interesting people she had ever met, and they felt elated. She contributed to it. Some are absorbers, not her. She gave everybody a lift. And made them feel wider awake and more alive. Well, we had long conversations, often late into the night. And one of them I recall very vividly was, and she said that her first husband, Lee, taught her how to live, Larry taught her how to love, and Jack taught her how to be alone. And that's all it is, that says it all, really.
Yeah.
Till his death, yes. Yes. This was after, when he was about 80, living with Joan, who wasn't there that particular weekend in the country house, the little Maltings cottage. He saw Vivian in Roman Spring of Mrs. Stone on television with Warren Beatty. And he sat up in tears for hours. And in the morning he said, "You know, what could have gone wrong? She was so beautiful, such an actress. That voice, the way she looks, how wonderful." And it was pathetic, and it upset him very, very much. She was the love of his life, there's no question.
Would you say Vivian's life was a happy one or a tragic one?
Yes, I would say it was fully lived, as was Larry's. Whether that's happiness always sounds to me rather like being a cow, doing nothing and being content and chewing the cud, that sort of calm happiness. Hers was acute and variegated, interspersed with extreme pain and sadness and failure, intermingled with success. I mean, that was living.
Yeah.
And lucky are those who live life to the full as they did. Not many people do.
Yeah. Beautiful day. Whereabouts would they have done it then?
Oh, I suppose here.
Right here. Oh, she's still down there.
And whenever the weather was like this, she would sit out here in the evening, daytime, anytime, because it was so beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
And it's a nice thing, because this is where she enjoyed her life. And of course it wasn't only my father who was shattered. Many, many friends were shattered. There can't have been many people in the world who were as widely and as deeply loved as she.
Yeah, she certainly was. I love her and I never even met her. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Now we are finished.